What's up, everybody? It is your boy Mug the Dude here, and we're back with some Hero Colosseum, and we're also back with another version comparison. Now, I forget who it was, but shout out to you down in the comment section. As soon as I posted the Vegito one, which I do have the Vegito team I still made, I've been using it to farm XP. As you can see, I have a decent amount of XP since the last video I made, but I've been using it. I've been taking out the Broly event like crazy. Just been running through it, gaining XP like insane, because I want to get the man himself to level 99, or I was actually going to level 99 this man for this video, but I don't know how high I can get him, but I'm glad I do have a lot of XP, so I can actually compare like what his stats would be, similar to the 99 Gogeta I have who has higher attack. So right now, I'm going to go over it after. You know what? I'm going to go after it once I'm done with the first one. So here we go. The attack version of Gogeta, 264, number 264, Gogeta Super Saiyan, level max 99, HP is 8050, attack is 5880, 4 dupes into his attack. His defense is 1530, and his speed is 1520. We all know this man can hit super hard. Simple as that. But his posing skill is the strongest fusion. Plays on trigger score for plus 20% to own damage dealt, and plus 10% to damage taken by opponents if you go first. That is stupidly broken. Like, stupid good. And then, minus 20% to own damage taken, and minus 20% to own damage taken, and then minus 10% damage dealt by opponents if you go second section on that turn only. Trigger squares are top, middle, and bottom right trigger square. And then his ultimate attack is Soul Punisher, Stardust Breaker, whatever you want to call it, guys. But I want to note how good his posing skill really is. Place on a trigger square for plus 20% to own damage dealt. So he's giving 20% more damage, but he's also having the opponent take 10% more damage, which means he's based. This is a very selfish posing skill. Vegito's has a very well-rounded posing skill, but plus 10% to damage, plus 10% damage taken by all opponents, and if you go first, then minus 10% to damage dealt by opponents. His is affecting the opponent. His is just affecting himself, and he's like, I want all the damage. You will not be able to stop me. That's basically... You can run through events with this man because he tanks very well. Because his defense is still very high for being in the attack and HP version, regardless of the speed and defense version with a still ridiculous amount of attack. Don't get me wrong, but his defense is insane once I level him up. But guys, here we go. Overall, you can run a lot of speed units with him and just run through people, or you can run a very defensive setup and slaughter people when you get to go second. So, I'm going to run a mixture of people. You could honestly do this, real quick. You could run the Piccolo, and then, hear me out, you could run the Speed Cell. Now, with this setup, you're going to have 6,000 speed, 1,750 speed, so 7,500 speed, and then 9,500 speed, but he's only going to be gaining speed. He's also going to be able to back up the cell, which we know what the cell does. I put him on the Vegito team, and I've been using him literally for the past, like, 48 hours. All I've been using is this team versus the Broly event, but the Ultimate Evolution, place on trigger score for plus 500 to own speed repeatable, and place when own HP is 50% or less for 1.5 times own attack. Stacks during that turn only. Ultimate Evolution. His stats, though, 5,980 speed. That's stupid. He literally gets an insane amount of speed. But his defense is 1360. I went backwards on this. But 4,650 is his attack. And 3,440 is his HP. Special Beam Cannon is his ultimate attack. Trigger squares are top, middle, and top right. Now, you could use the cell. But I'm actually going to scratch this. I don't know why I even did that. I'm going to use a team where it's very fast. But it's also very defensive to a point where you're not doing damage to them. So, here we go. I've used this team... Bang, where is he? You have higher defense. I'm going to use the one I had 6 out of 10 rather than the 10 out of 10 one. Even though the 10 out of 10 one is faster and it does not have a lot of attack, what do you beat him in? How are you 10 out of 10 and still don't beat him in anything? What? I have 6 dupes into his speed. I have 1 dupe into his attack just to get him over that 5,000 buff. And then 45 into his HP because he doesn't have a lot of HP. But... we're going to run this because these guys just match so well. I'm not even going to say this because I already did it, but its ultimate attack is Spirit Sword. And I'm going to go over trigger squares, top left and bottom right, and I'm going to go over his HP. But I'm not going to go over the posing skill because I just said it. But HP is 5,220. His attack is 5,740. So good. In the first turn, he's going to have over 6,000 attack. Defense is 2040. Insane. And then his speed is 2,760. This is, like, the perfect unit for me, except I've been loving the speed and attack version. I can't hate on him. I'm loving the speed and attack version, guys, but these two teams are going to be very similar because their stats aren't so totally different. The only thing that's different is the defense is way higher than the HP, but like 5,880 speed, 5,880 attack. How much does he have when he's level 90, you ask? I'll tell you. See, 5,600, 5,600 attack. He is 5,600 attack at level 93. He's almost hitting as hard as the speed, as the HP and attack Gogeta. And he has 2,300 defense at level 93, not even 99. Which I might level 99 him rather than the Vegito, but I'm gonna decide on that. But guys, so far you have these two who just feed off each other because he's making all the opponents take 10% more damage. He's making them take 10% more damage if you go first, and then he's getting 20% more damage dealt because he's getting that. So they're basically taking 40% more damage. Let alone I do have this. I'm not mentioning that, but that is insane. Like, if you run the team similar to this, let me know how you run it, because this is just this team is gross. It's super gross. That's all I have to say. The Gogeta and Vegito concept and mixture is just stupid good. That's all I have to say. It's just really, really good. That I don't even know what I'm saying. Oh my god. The unit themselves, both of them, just work so well together, and their stats are so well balanced. Like, when they made them, they had to have thought you need to run them together, because they just work perfect. That's all I have to say. So guys, you could run the Whis or the Vados to make yourselves tank a little better, or you can run pure offense with this team. Like, it's insane. You could run another God Q, and now I know I put him on the Vegito team, but look at how gross this unit can be as well. Place on a trigger for plus 700 own attack, 160 attack to all allies, and plus 5% to own damage dealt repeatable. I'm actually going to take you off. I know who I'm putting on. Where is he? The Bardock. Now, this is going to be a go second team, but if you go second, they're going to be tanking, and you don't really need that damage buff because I do have the 10% damage buffs on him, and he does have ET skills. But hear me out, guys. You could put him top right, him top left, and him top middle, and it is gross because he is doing place on trigger for plus 250 to own attack, 170 to speed repeatable, and minus 5% the damage taken by all allies. And your master, if your master's HP is 50% or less, top right and bottom middle are trigger squares. Ultimate attack is Saiyan Spirit. He's gross because if you put him top right, or you could put him bottom middle, him bottom right, and then him top middle, and you could be blocking with the you could be blocking the Bardock with the Gogeta, or you could be running him top left, him bottom right, him bottom middle, and they're going to be getting 260 attack, so 250 attack from the Bardock and 170 defense. So he's getting tankier, so he's going to have 520 defense buffing every turn. He's going to have 600 attack buff every turn, and he's going to be getting 250 every turn, which means these guys are going to be hitting super hard. They're going to be tanking super hard, let alone if you have, like, ult raisers. So, like, I'm actually going to think about running this man as well, because you could make this team go second. It's so tanky because Vegito gains defense like it's insane. So does the Gogeta. Doesn't gain defense, but he does. Like, he tanks. He has 1,500 defense, and he does get that natural. He takes 20% less damage, right? 20% to own, minus 20% to own damage taken, and minus 10% damage dealt. So he's taking like 30% more damage just by himself. Like, that is insane. I have a yawn coming. I don't. Wow, I don't know what I was doing there. Now, in terms of like a fourth person, this could be a rotation by itself, or you could run these two and then run another person, which I am going to slap on real quick. Where is he? I just had him in my mind, and now I don't remember who I was going to put on the team, guys. I can't even believe I'm doing this. You could run high HP people as well. High HP people work very well with this team because they have damage to take, because not a lot of people are going to one-shot them unless you have the speed Vegito, unless you have insane units and insane tactics. Not a lot of people are going to be able to one-shot them, so you could run the... I'm going to actually throw him on as well, because this is just going to be gross. So you could run him bottom left, and now his posing skill is True Power of a God. Plays on trigger score for plus 700 to own attack, plus 160 to attack to all allies, and plus 5% to own damage dealt. Bottom left and top middle are his trigger squares. Ultimate attack is Super Kamehameha. Now, I know I didn't put him on the team like 5 seconds ago, but right here, he's going to be giving everybody 160 to attack, gaining 700, and then he's going to be giving 160 to him, 160 to him. He's going to be getting 700 attack, and he already has 7,000 attack, guys. And his defense is 10,000, but 1,000, but it's not bad. Now, you could put him top, bottom left, him bottom right, and him top middle. And that is a very, it's a triangle. It's a triangle, guys. But it's a very well-balanced team with high speed, high defense, high defensive value when you go down to these two guys, and then high HP and high attack. Like, all these guys have an insane amount of attack and have a decent amount of HP or defense where they can tank a hit. Now, guys, you think this team is going to be even tankier. I'm just saying. But this is more of a high-octane, high-attack team. But here we go. The last person is, you need somebody with high speed. So you could run the future Gohan. You could run the future Trunks. You could run the future Gohan. But I'm going to actually run, where is he? And I'm going to actually throw him on the team if I can. Where did he go? Come on, guys. Who am I? I don't even know. Where, bro? Where did the man go? Brother. Oh, there he is. God, I don't even know what he's saying. But this SR is almost on all my, like, some of my favorite teams I've ever made. He's on this team. So, if you don't know what he does, Pride of the Warrior Race, I have done his team build for him. But place on a trigger score for plus 1,000 to own speed and minus 1,000 attack to all opponents on the field stacks during that turn only. He's going to have 4,200 speed, which adds that speed element that you would need. So, he's going to have right there between these two guys, that's 3,000 speed, that's 7,000 speed. Right there is 9,000 speed between these two. Or you could go first and you could do Gogeta, top middle, him bottom middle, which is getting blocked by the Gogeta, and then him top left or bottom right. And he's going to be tanking very well because he's going to get that damage and mitigation from both of the Gogetas and the Super Vegito's passive, and Vegeta is lowering their attack. Insane, by 1,000. So now I'm going to go over the Gogeta. I don't want to make this video too long. I'm already at like 10 minutes almost, and I haven't even gone over the second team. That is how much I love the Gogeta and the Vegito units. Now, Gogeta, HP is 43. So I'm going to actually go over his stats real quick at level 93, whatever it was. Real quick. I want to get over this. Power up figures. Boom. Alright, so stats at level 93. HP is 4880, not bad. Well, a little low, but it compensates with the defense. Attack is 5,600, defense is 2,320, and his speed is 2,140. Very well. I'm pretty sure he has the same amount of speed as him. 10 less. It doesn't really matter, but where is he going? Now, his trigger square is bottom right and top middle. I don't have to go over his poison skill. I already did. Soul Punisher is his super attack. Now, ultimate attack. Now, you can run an even tankier team and body people. Like, that is a fact. You don't really need to have an insane team with him. You can just have a couple of support people and just let him tank and take people out. Because he does have 2,300 defense at level 93, guys. So, one setup if you want to take people out is just do this. Do that, and then him top middle, her top right, and then him top left. Now that is, place on a trigger score for minus 30% attack to all opponents on the field, stacks during that turn only. Top right is her trigger square. And then place on a trigger score for minus 30% to all damage taken by allies on the field, stacks during that turn only. His defense is 3430. I'm not even going to go over the other stats. Her defense is 2910, and I do have all the defensive buffs on her. I don't have the if you go second, which I should go because all of them are going to get tankier, but right here, I'm going to actually run this team. I might do a second video on this and run this team because this is going to be such a tanky team. Unlike the tanky team that I have up here where I could have put the Vados and the Wii. Shout out to all of you. Shout out to the person that commented that down below. I don't know what is on that, but it's a gross team of tankiness. So this is a very amazing team. He's going to be gaining, he's going to be having that support of the damage and mitigation and the attack lowering. So right here, very, very, very good setup. Now, if you want to add that little spice of offense in there, there's many options. You could actually run, I'm going to run the Champa. Now, this just turned into the God Squad real quick. But you could run him top middle, who is placed on a trigger score for plus 30% to damage taken by all opponents on the field. Stacks during that turn only. He makes them hit insanely hard. God of Destruction Menace is his ultimate attack. I can't even talk. His is Symphonic Destruction, and then hers is Requiem of Destruction. His attack is 5350, which is the really big outlier there, and his HP is 8710. But right here is you could put him top middle, him bottom right, and then you could run the Whis top left, and he's going to be hitting 30. The damage output is just going to be insane because he's going to be hitting harder, 30% harder because of the opponent's taking 30% more damage. Man, talking way too much, and I'm getting jumbled, guys. I really need to slow my talk down. But overall, now I'm going to talk too slow. this team can be very tanky and offensive because you do have the Champa. Now I'm going to throw one more unit on that is very offensive, but at the same time, if you need it to be, it's defensive at the same time, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful unit overall. Where did he go? I do this all the time because I get so confused every time. I'm going to actually throw this on because you're going to want to get an ult really quick and then tank very fast. So his is place on a turret score for plus 500 to own attack, plus 15% to ultimate attack gauge at the beginning of the turn, repeatable. Trigger squares are top left and top right. Last resort is his posing skill, obviously, and then super spirit bomb. Now you could run him top left, him bottom right, and then him top middle. And now all of them have a decent amount of HP to the point where they can tank a hit without having to do damage and mitigation because he has a lot of defense. He has a lot of HP, and then he has a lot of HP and a decent amount of defense. Not that much, but you could run him top right, him top left, and then him top middle, or vice versa, him top left, her top right, him top middle, and it becomes a very well balanced of you're gaining 15% to ult gauge every turn. You're getting 500 attack, so he's going to be hitting harder. One turn he's going to have, in 2 turns he's going to have 5,000 attack. Very good, but I do have the, if you go second, he does 20% more damage if you go second, and then 10% damage just right off the bat, guys. But that is going to do it for the video. Those are the Gogeta teams, but hope to catch you guys in the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe as always. To the deuces, everybody. Have a fantastic day.